Hey guys, and welcome back to Turmoil. So in the last episode, it was pretty much just an introductory into the game. It was essentially just the first few levels that are only a few months in length, to sort of get a feel of the game and the rules, and then it introduces the buildings sort of slowly. So now we've got all of the buildings and we've got Daphne's open. Most of these all to do with loans. See, I'm not going to really do the bank loans just yet because we're not really into the full game where spillage and loans and things happen like that. We're still in the early stages. Do I need to go to... Yeah, okay. So we've only got a few more rounds on this particular land, and then we move on to the next land. I think that's going to be a bit more... That's where the game really gets going. This whole land is kind of beginner land. I'm the only one that's gone for something completely different. That's probably a massive mistake. Yeah. I don't want to rig. Alright, let's put my 2 dowsers down. There was no price guarantee on the 2 left inks and right inks this time around, so maybe I should start using silos, because if the price is around 60 throughout the game, I'm not going to make great profit, but we'll see. Are they going to find anything? Yes, that's cool. Ooh, that's a big one. Alright. That nearly went right through as well, so that was fortunate. Cool. 2 horses. We'll have 3 wagons to begin with. And once it gets to about 1,000, I'll try and get another dowser in there, see if we can get out some more oil. Do I have... Oh, I don't have the branch. I have to really awkwardly do this. Typical. Okay, so now is where... Well, this is starting to rise, actually. I was unsure about maybe getting a silo. I don't know how long this month particularly lasts for. I think I'm going to get one. We can store some oil in it. I don't know. We'll soon see. Okay, but now the price is rising. Maybe I need one more wagon. Okay, maybe... see, this is rising, but maybe... Okay, I'm gonna have a couple put them in silos. I don't know whether to search for more oil or not. Yeah, these ones are dry. Let's search for more. There's no way I'm going to empty out these 2 deposits. If these are the only 2 left in the game, then potentially, but I don't have the upgrades to improve the width of the pipe, which means I'm not draining as much out. And I can't do another branch at the moment to try and get double the amount out, so this is probably all going to go to waste. I don't know. We're still in August. Maybe it's fine. Money-wise, we're not even doing too bad. We're on 10 grand, so it's not too bad. I don't know. I'm going to get a couple of them to store. I don't want to not sell any oil though, because I know the months are about to run out, but the prices are just not that great. I don't know. Once it gets to 80 and above, I'll start selling, which it has. So. I mean, either way, we're still on high amounts of money for this early on anyway. I mean, it can be better, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, so now we have a full year. I wasn't sure to begin with if it was all the way till December now, but I think you have to wait for all the buildings and upgrades to become available, and then it does become a whole year. So now, this is like the full extent of the game now, pretty much. I was wondering. Okay, so that's not too bad. We still didn't do the best, but my amounts of money compared to everyone else's is far higher, so. Don't know, 66 is pretty. I don't think 3,400 is worth the 75 cents. If it was in the 90s or even $1 or something, then yeah, but I just don't know if 75 is worth it. But then again, we have 45 grand and most people are only on 20s, so we have the extra cash to spend, I guess. So maybe I'll try it for now, we'll see. I should probably upgrade some of my stuff now, I think. I do want to have branches now, I think. And width might be my next one, but for now, branches kind of does the same thing. Okay, everyone's gonna fight for this top piece here. Cool. We paid way too much money for that. Oh well. Maybe I do good this round. Just right. Okay. Let's get another rig. Yeah, I mean 75's not great, but if the other ones are in the 40s and 50s, it's still better than nothing. So the prices are starting to drop again. Might put a silo down anyway. I find that whenever I just don't really use them, like whenever I put them down. I know a lot of people that do play this game use them really tactically. And they make a lot of money out of it, but I just don't know if that's my particular playing style, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I'll try it for a few rounds and see, but I'm tempted to try this one down here too, and then just have 2 pipes coming around from it. Get it out faster. Oh, I definitely need a wagon. Shit, I didn't think about that. I don't want spillage already. It's expensive. Oh, there guys, come on. This is quite a big deposit down here, so we'll just stay with what we have. We have decent money, so I don't pay attention enough to these changing. There's so much land I haven't even gone through. I bet there's so much more here, but... Oh, I just had 2 giant deposits, wow. Nearly 20 grand. Cool. Yeah, we did way better than everyone else. I'm gonna get it. I have the money too, but 5 grand's a lot. I know later on you do get it for a lot cheaper. So this is our last one. Is that? No, we have one more left. Yeah, we'll have one more round after this, and then it's the end. We move on to the next round. Or land. That's where some more things sort of get introduced. There's gas, diamonds, all that. It's where you start having to think a bit more tactfully about what you want to buy. For now, it's the same kind of thing. You have no rocks sort of costing money, so you think about the drill upgrades, the more upgrades, there's so much more. But yeah, for now it's simplistic to a degree, I guess. Oh shit. Let's put a wagon down first, because I don't want to go bankrupt before I even get any oil out. I don't know if this is going to be the best piece of land, to be honest. Shit. This is why I need to pay way more attention. I didn't realise I was getting so much oil out. Literally the smallest amount of spillage, literally a second, not even that, costs like $1 grand in spill and fines. It's ridiculous. Okay, this is where I'm going to try and branch off. I don't have a clue where it's going to be then. I keep doing this every time. This is why, because I'm a big fan of the scanner. I use the scanner with the dowsers just to avoid things like that, misplacing pipes and stuff. Okay, it's only July. Let's put 2 more dowsers down because we've not got a lot of oil left. It's not the worst piece of land. I mean, there is oil deposits and I've made a decent amount of money, but it's not the best that we've had so far, and it's just kind of slow. It's a real slow paced kind of round, I don't know. I mean, we've still got a month left, so we could go into 20 grand. I don't know if we will though, but no, probably not. But yeah, 17,000. I don't know if we're gonna get any bonuses on top, maybe, I don't know. But I imagine this one down here might be kind of big. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot my spillage one. We're still way ahead of these guys, so in the long run that's all that matters, especially once the mayor starts putting out share loans, whatever they're called. So you need to have the most money in advance for those, because that's kind of the end of the game. 10 grand's a lot. I don't even know if we'd make that much money back. It's the last piece of land for this particular area before you move on, so I don't know if it's worth maybe doing an upgrade just to, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I am gonna do width as well while I'm here, just while I remember. Okay, let's go. Let's do this last piece. I don't really know what one to go for. I kind of want the middle. Don't go through the oil this time. Nice, that was actually on point. Kind of looks like a small one though, so really. I'm not really going to have the problem with a low price here. It's never going to go below 1.7, so we should do alright as long as there's enough oil on this land. If I've got a piece of shit land, it's kind of a waste of the 9 grand I just spent, but I don't know. So far so good, it's not so bad. Maybe. How many branches can I do? Is there only 2? Yeah, okay. Let's get another rig. So the 4th time I've just gone right through one. Oh yeah. I might need some more wagons. This isn't so bad. This is kind of a nice functioning piece of land. Let's get one more wagon. I'm kind of glad I did the $1.07 upgrade, because there are some oil deposits here that are pretty decent. So. And it's only August and I'm already on 13,000, so maybe we can do pretty well on this piece before we move on to the next area. I mean, this is one of those games that are really quite simple when you think about it, but you could sit here and play it for hours. You could just run through the entire game in one sitting because it's so addictive. Decent. We're going to end this with nice money, I think. I don't know what the highest I've earned so far is. This could probably be the highest of this game, I don't know. So it wasn't the most amazing piece, but it did exactly just what I needed it to. I didn't run out of oil completely. And I made 22 grand, so we're still ahead. I mean, Blanche is starting to creep in there, but for now we're fine. Okay, yeah, so now it's talking about the next piece of land, which I'm not going to do right now, we'll do that in the next episode, but it's all about now that you can get rocks and diamonds, which introduces new features to the game, so yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, this is the end of this episode, so thanks for watching.